We used to think of IT certifications as just another line on a resume, maybe something to get you a small pay bump. But looking ahead to 2026, it seems like a few specific certs have become less like a qualification and more like a golden ticket.
That's exactly right. The game has completely changed. It's not about just knowing IT anymore. It's about being able to build with the latest tools, especially in AI.
Let's start with the big ones then. We're looking at a massive shift where the AWS Generative AI Developer and Google ML Engineer certifications have become the ultimate power moves. We're seeing starting salaries in Silicon Valley hit $180,000. And some giants are even throwing in $100,000 signing bonuses just for the AWS cert.
It's wild because it's no longer about general IT skills, it's about specific RAG architecture and model integration. If you have that Google cert, you're looking at a 42% jump in demand, basically. The market is screaming for people who can actually deploy these models, not just talk about them. It's like one person told me, it's less like job hunting and more like being a free agent in the NBA.
Okay, but a $100,000 signing bonus just for a certificate that costs $300 to take, that seems unsustainable.
I mean, you'd think so, but it's a full-blown talent war. There's a massive gap between people who can use ChatGPT to write an email and people who can build the enterprise-grade infrastructure behind it. For a company like Meta or Google, losing a week of development time because they can't find the right engineer costs them way more than a $100K bonus. It's a strategic investment, not a perk.
Right? It's a total gold rush for the builders. But as we build these massive AI systems, the question of who's keeping them safe leads us to the next big category, the heavy hitters in security.
Exactly.
So let's talk about the Guardians. The CISSP is now the industry standard, and it has a pretty hefty $749 price tag. But with a 7 million person talent gap, it's paying off with average U.S. salaries around $185,000. Then there's the CDPSE for data privacy. There are only 20,000 of these experts in the entire world right now.
And that's the scarcity play. With global privacy laws like GDPR getting stricter every single day, having a CDPSE certified person isn't optional anymore. It's a legal requirement to operate. If you're one of those 20,000 people, especially in Silicon Valley, you're looking at an average salary of $220,000. You're effectively the legal bodyguard for a company's data.
That makes sense. So we've covered the AI builders and the security guardians, but for the millions of companies already running on existing platforms, there's one more ecosystem play that's becoming the go-to for the average enterprise.
Ah, yes, the practical one.
Finally, we have the Microsoft Azure AI Engineer Associate. It's the most accessible exam at just $165, but 72% of Microsoft-based companies say they prioritize this cert. In North America, the average salary is already hitting $158,000.
This is the practicality winner, for sure. Not everyone is trying to build the next ChatGPT from scratch. Most companies just want to plug AI into the systems they already use, which, for a huge chunk of the corporate world, is Microsoft Azure. If you've got 3 years of experience, plus this cert, you're looking at a pay bump that easily takes you over the $200K mark. It's like having a driver's license for the most popular truck in the world.
It's a clear path for anyone already in the Microsoft world. So, looking at all 5 of these, what's the big takeaway for someone trying to plan their career for 2026?
Well, it breaks down into a few key strategies. First is the AI premium. If you want the highest, most explosive ROI, the AWS and Google certifications are where the money is, with those huge signing bonuses. Second, scarcity is leverage. The massive talent gap in cybersecurity and data privacy means a CISSP or CDPSE offers incredible job stability. The jobs are literally hunting for you. Third, think about ecosystem loyalty. For most people in corporate IT, the Azure AI cert is the cheapest and fastest way to become a priority hire within that massive Microsoft world. And finally, even if you're not in Silicon Valley, these certs act like a passport, giving you a salary premium that's way above the local average, even in emerging markets.